Hey, how's it going? It's Newsac, Friday, 7th of May 2021. We're looking at the papers. First up, New York Times. Picture of a young man doing a prayer run in Nevada to highlight the new lithium mine that's going in there. Protest against it. Employers waiver about requiring vaccines for jobs. Okay, will vaccines be mandatory or not? Picture down the bottom of Afghani refugees in Turkey. Unattended ballots and the bamboo conspiracy. Untrained citizens are trying to find traces of bamboo on last year's ballots, seemingly trying to prove a conspiracy theory that the election was tainted by fake votes from Asia. Wow, okay, enough said. Down the bottom, new option for death penalty. South Carolina could add firing squads as an alternative to the electric chair or lethal injection, as the drugs used in executions are in short supply. And presumably bullets are not in short supply. Okay, picture down the bottom of lads playing hockey and fighting each other. Ice hockey, of course, famously a combination of hockey and fighting. New York Times International Edition, some riot police there going off in Bogota, Colombia. As a wave of infections recedes, US feels hope. Alrighty, buried treasure that sprouts every 20 years. So story about some scientists who dig up seeds every 20 years to see if they're still viable. Long-term, multi-century experiment. Well done, lads. Financial Times, picture the fishing boats in Jersey, French boats in Jersey protests. Okay, out of this world, the space race between the planet's two richest men. Lord bless and save us. On the right, Gary Lineker fights demand for £5 million in taxes. Okay, ex-famous footballer. What else we got here? Spy agency sounds alarm over risky smart city tech. Okay, so GCHQ coming out and saying that if they're going to put in loads of smart technologies in cities, it could be hacked by hostile actors and mess up things. Bank of England forecasts fastest growth rate in 70 years as the economy rebounds. All right. Irish Examiner, picture of a woman inside a mobile home. Ban on partners at births remains in place. Okay, because of COVID, you can't go into the room when your partner's giving birth. Coalition scrambles to solve cuckoo fund issue. So that's big funds from Germany and France and other places buying up whole estates of housing and then selling it out, or renting it out rather. Down the bottom, 25 dead in drug raid shootout. Okay, it's from Brazil. Presumably it would be a bigger story if it was in Ireland. All right, up the top there, locked out. Why I'll never own my own home. Okay, so the Irish paper is still obsessed with home ownership. Good to see it. Irish Times, business this week. Irish unity would come with a hefty price tag. Good to see the money men rolling out this line again. Picture there on the front of Michael O'Hare. His sister was shot by the British Army in the 70s, and he's kind of talking about this. Stories on the left, government anger over British plans for soldier amnesty, so they want to give all the soldiers from the Troubles amnesty, and they don't want to do any sort of reconciliation process, etc. Drug crime in the Republic back at Celtic Tiger era levels. We are back, baby. That's a good sign of a rebounding economy. Irish Independent, cuckoo funds again. Story here, children who died violently can be named by the media again after law change. Okay, not too up on that. I'm not sure what that's about, to be honest. Alan sibling forced to sell Ballymaloe stake in €1.6 million debt deal. Okay, celeb story. Irish Sun, human interest story, true crime, celeb stuff, football. Irish Daily Mail, 120 defy court order to attend traveller wedding. Okay, so getting the hate out there early, let people hate on the travellers. Payback time for nurses. Campaign to compensate the courage and sacrifice of COVID health staff gathers pace. Okay, similar to what the UK Daily Mail were doing with trying to make a sort of a memorial to the COVID victims. The Guardian, find £102 billion to rebuild the NHS. Good luck with that. Sigourney Weaver's 10 best films ranked. Okay, nice dose of nostalgia on the front of the Guardian. Germany clashes with the US over vaccine patents. The US and Germany are at odds over the question of waiving patents on vaccines, with Berlin arguing that a waiver would not increase production and would inhibit future private sector research. Okay. The English Times, under 40s offered alternative vaccines to AstraZeneca. That TV show propaganda thing, Line of Duty, is still on the front of the papers. Picture of the boats in Jersey flying the Normandy flag. Nice flag, love to see it. Based on William the Conqueror's herald. Okay, throwback to feudal Europe really. Johnson and Macron plan peace talks. Why? I mean, is there a war going on? This doesn't look like a war. Economy to grow at record pace. Same story from the Financial Times. English Independent, 4 opinion pieces across the top. Let's see what we've got. Brexit, summer holidays, Trump, monarchy. Tells everything you need to know about the Independent. Same picture, the boats there, under 40s to be offered alternative to Oxford jab. Alright, thanks. iNewspaper, same story about Jersey. Dylan Moore, an Irish comedian. My Irish childhood was Chernobyl with priests. Yikes. British Travellers, Facebook, election results, rugby, Daily Tory Graph. Same picture, the boats there. End of masks in classrooms as ministers defy unions. Okay, going to stop kids having to wear masks, even though the teachers' unions want them to still wear masks because they feel they're in danger if they're not vaccinated or whatever. Green list travel stuff, jobs for the under 40s, troubles prosecution ban angers Ireland. Okay, so same story about the UK government wanting to give immunity to British soldiers no matter what they've done. Daily Express, au revoir, picture of the boats again. Gary Lineker, £5 million tax bill. Boris there again, and Carrie, that's what you call a bounce back. Yeah, so it's the economy story again. Metro gets set for Fallout Friday, so results rolling in from the elections today. Hope everybody loses. Smash and Crab, that's pretty good. Gotta admire the Metro's headlines these days. They really do win out most days on the puns. You know, that's what the Sun used to be like back in the glory days, but sadly no longer. English Daily Mail, after our gunboats go into Jersey, French fishermen execute a familiar manoeuvre, Le Grand Surrender. Yikes, playing up the old tropes again. I mean, you can't really expect much more from the Daily Mail. It only costs 80p, it's basically free. Daily Star, allo allo, French fishermen retreat after Brexit battle. Okay, so it's a reference to a TV show which really wasn't that good, but some people seem to love, around between the 80s and 90s, and it was called Allo Allo. What have we got here else? Booze is good for you. Alright, I think on that note we'll leave it. That is it for the day. If you want to stay off corporate media, just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks, have a lovely weekend, take it easy, bye bye.